Any conversations you've had with Tim so far?
I saw him yesterday. We didn't really speak too much. I didn't want to bother him, but I just saw him yesterday, wanted to say hi and just see how he's doing.
How did he look to you? A little worse for wear?
No, I mean, he looked pretty good. He was smiling. He was just wondering how I did. He's like, I heard you did all right in the game, and I mean, he was smiling, looking pretty good.
Have you considered the fact that he might be starting at LSU?
I've considered it, but you know, of course, you don't know what's going to happen yet. But yeah, I've considered it a little bit, I guess.
Has there been put that in your mind that it's at least a possibility?
Not really, not yet. I mean, I'm just going to prepare like I do every week. Prepare that like I am going to play no matter what, with Tim there or not.
Do you think you're ready for that?
I think so. I think I'll be ready after these next 2 weeks.
What gives you the kind of confidence to, be a sophomore, redshirt sophomore, be ready for his first start on the road at LSU, a night game?
What gives me the confidence is our coaches and the players around me. We got so many playmakers at this school, you know, and to go in there and see those playmakers in the huddle with you, that gives you confidence that they're going to help you out as much as you need it.
You've had time to think about it now, and Tim's always kind of been Mr. Indestructible. After having thought about it for over 24 hours, what do you think when you watch that film again?
I've seen him take a lot of hits, and I've always seen him bounce right back up from him with a smile, and to see him not get up that first time, I was kind of worried.
A little bit of a shock?
A little bit of a shock, absolutely.
Did you think you would go into the game that early?
I mean, I guess just depending on the score really determines when I go in. So it was whatever. I wasn't sure when I was going to go in.
So when you saw him, was he loopy at all, or was he just completely?
No, I mean he looked okay. I'm sure he was sore. I mean, of course he would never admit that, but he was smiling, just wondering how I did, and I mean he looked fine to me.
Would you be surprised if he couldn't play?
I'll be a little surprised, but you know I don't really know the circumstances after a concussion, what the healing time is. That's all up to the trainers and doctors. But I mean, I have nothing to say on that. I don't know.
Have you feel
today?
I have not seen him today. I just saw him yesterday.
You feel a little bit like Brett Favre's backup or Peyton Manning's backup the last 2 years?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it is a pleasure to be Tim Tebow's backup. You know, he's one of the greatest players in college football history, and to learn from him and to be around him, I think it's a huge opportunity for me.
But a guy who rarely gets in the game unless something.
Right. I mean, it's fine. I don't mind.
What are some of the things Tim's taught you that if you do have to start, you can use?
Leadership ability. He's taught me a lot of things. Just outside of the meeting room without coaches, I mean, he's taught me so much about this offense, and he's just taught me a lot of stuff on the field and off the field.
John, when you see a hit like that, do you ever think, wow, this really is a fragile game? You know, you could be playing 1 second and it could all be over in another?
Absolutely, you know, and you'd think Tim would be able to bounce up from anything, and to see that happen to him, you know, it's a tragedy, and it's true. You can't take anything for granted. That one little moment can knock you out.
John, how does the offense, or how would the offense change with you in there over Tim?
No, I'm not quite sure. We haven't really discussed anything, so I don't know yet.
How does it change in the fourth quarter when you've replaced him? Is it more throws, less quarterback design stuff?
Not really. I mean, when I went in, I was just trying to get in there and take care of the ball and just try to get out there with a W. So, I mean, we haven't discussed anything, so I have no idea.